But as ag secretary, you know, you have a better ag background than me. Anybody else in this race, you have a better ag background. What do you want to do day 2?
Okay. Well, after we celebrate with the ball, that next morning we are going to get together and start the process of really opening up trade for our producers.
Well, let's talk about that, because sorghum's an issue. China loves it. Why do they like it?
Because not only just great Kansas sorghum farmers, but the way it's grown here has a distinct taste that they love for their baijiu, and that's like, that's their happy drink. If you see
that's their 5 o'clock
yes,
hour.
That's their celebratory drink. But really, the best flavor comes from Kansas-grown sorghum. IP'd. So yes, we have a lot of issues with China, but the one thing is, to keep things stable, we need to make sure the world has what they want, and that is Kansas grain sorghum. But also, Kansas is a top 10 state in corn, obviously wheat production, beef, a number of things, and we need to make sure that everybody knows stuff is coming from Kansas. Those I say stuff, but all those products you know, that really, if we do a Kansas brand or whatever we want to do, the people know. Also, we'll have the expertise within the department that we will help these businesses grow their own. And as they do, and that grows the economy in towns like Phillipsburg, not only Garden City, where there's a lot going on in southwest Kansas, but even in eastern Kansas. So we're excited about that. The other thing is, we're going to work hard working with Commerce to help grow these areas, these communities.
Right. So one of the things I've talked about is the manufacturing sector of ag, because they want to be next to agriculture and they want to be next to where the ag is, which is our rural communities. We went to Amber Waves today, and I mean, I'm fascinated what they do. Explain.
It's North America's largest wheat gluten plant, and so what they do is they take high protein wheat and do a lot of magic, not really magic, but they do a lot of science.
Manufacturing.
That's it. But what they do is create gluten that goes out in the marketplace, but what some of those remainders or co-products go back into ethanol production. And ethanol, of course, is good for the environment, good for the economy, good for fuel efficiency. There's a lot of good things.
Strengths of the ag sector, but the gluten part was a part that fascinated me, that they put it in tortillas, they sell it just as
cereals,
a binder, what even sometimes pet food.
Right.
And so right here in Kansas, and so when I talk about small manufacturing, this is what I need you for, because I didn't even know that existed.
And Kansas is one of the leaders when it comes to pet food production. If you knew that or not.
We got Hills.
But there's a lot of other ones as well. And the idea, Scott, is we just want to make sure we're strengthening these rural communities. We must do it one day at a time. We're going to get up and fight like we always have done
in the
every day.
legislature, and how we do it here.
Absolutely.
And so